What's up, everybody? Welcome back again. Last week I did a video showing you guys what I sold in the last 2 months, and in that video I told you guys how slow it's been for me this summer in 2021. So this week I'm gonna actually show you guys what I have listed right now on eBay. So you can see that I do have quite a bit listed even though I'm not selling anything. I really don't know why this summer has slowed down, but a lot of people do a lot of other things during the summertime and they might not be on here looking for car parts. But I really think that a lot of this has to do with the pandemic still. I thought last year it was a little bit slow and we were going to get out of it. I'm hoping that this will change. And, usually if I have this much listed on eBay, I'm selling a lot more. So I wanted to show you guys exactly what I have on here and, how much money it's all worth and how long it's been on here. So I'm going to show you guys right now what it looks like. All right. So right here, you can see that this is my active listings. I have 43 active items on eBay right now. So right here, you can see that the 43 items are worth $11,000, $135. They're all fixed price. I do not do any, auctions. Obviously you can see right here, $0. There's no bids, no reserves met because they're all fixed priced listings. Out of the 43, I do have 14 items that are being watched by people. The thing that I have found is that even though people are watching it, if people are watching it, it usually means that no one is going to buy it. I have found a lot of the times that people will just find the item and they'll buy it right there. If they put it in their watch list, they put it there for a long time and never come back to it. So even though 14 out of 43 items are being watched, it really doesn't mean that much to me. More so, I look at the views that each item gets because that tells me how much traffic each item is getting. Like I said, 43 items, $11,000. And what I did was I made this from my oldest items to my newest items so you can see how long some of this stuff has been online. So right here, this is the oldest item I have. It is only worth $50, which obviously is not a lot. This has had a watcher on it for probably a year. They have not bought it. So like I said, people just add it to their watch list and never come back to it. So it's been on for over 2 years, but as you can see, it's got 415 views. So people are clicking through it, but obviously it's not, anything that anybody needs right now. The next item that's been on the longest is these Mercedes-Benz sill plates. These are the illuminated sill plates out of the CLS 550. These are OEM, and I included all the wiring that you would need to put them into a car, just like the factory does it when they install it. I've had 11 watchers on here for a long time. It's been on here for almost 2 years, but no one has bought it. These were listed for about $500 before, and I've been dropping the price, but still no one has bought them. There were some people that told me that they could buy, Chinese made ones off Amazon for $50, and I basically told them to go buy those instead of mine. These ones will last the life of the car. The Amazon ones that you buy from China, they will last, maybe a year, and you just splice into the wiring in your car. So I'm not sure what these will sell for. I thought these would go a lot sooner because they are factory OEM, but they have been on for a long time. Next, when we go down, you can see some of these items have been on for a while and they're not really that much money. This one right here, this headlight ballast right here, it's $250. I have seen this sold for quite a bit. So I threw this on here for a lot of money, hoping that I could get someone to buy it, but no one has yet. So I might have to drop the price down a little bit, but as you can see, that's been on, a year and a half. As I go down, you can see that I have a bunch of Mercedes parts that were from my parts car. These I listed all together a year and a half ago. I went through the car, took a lot of the small stuff and just listed them online. Once again, you can see that there's a lot of views on these. The next thing on here that has been kind of strange to me is that this Lexus GX 460 headlight is still for sale. This has had a lot of traffic in the year and a half it's been on, and I listed it for a lot more money, and I've been dropping the price ever since. There's one watcher on it. That watcher has been there for a long time now. I thought this headlight, because I sell so many headlights, I thought this one would go very quickly. So I think that the main reason why this one hasn't sold is because there's not too many GX 460s out there, and there's probably not too many that are crashed. So it's not that common of a car. So I think that's why this has sat here for a while, but I have been dropping the price ever so slightly just to try to get someone to buy it. The next stuff, you can see I've taken a lot of small things and listed it on here. These have been on for almost a year now, and they're not really worth that much money, but it's just something to sell and make money from. And you can see I started listing a year ago some of the items from my Volvo XC90 parts car, which once again, these aren't worth that much money. But as you can see, they have some decent views on it, but no one has bought it yet. And as we go down, this Jaguar headlight I've had on for 10 months. I'm surprised that this is still on there. I've seen them sold for over $800. It does have, 431 views, one watcher, but no one has bought this one yet. I actually did think that this would sell quite quickly, but once again, a Jaguar SUV, it's not that popular of a vehicle. So it's not really something that, people are fighting to find right now. But I'm hoping that this will be a good payday around, $750. And so as we go down, there's a lot more, random smaller stuff. I went through a lot of the parts that I had and listed a bunch of little items just so I could get them out of my way. What I tend to do is sell a lot of the bigger, more expensive items, and then all this little stuff piles up. So as you can see, I got a lot of things, $20, $65, $35, $30, $40, $80. It's all very small items that I just kind of put in the corner of my office. And then one day, I was just like, I got to list all these things out and try to make some money from them, because it's just money sitting here doing nothing. So all this stuff, you can see I listed it almost the same day, 4 months ago. And then we get down and you can see there's a good break right here, 4 months and 7 days to 1 month and 12 days. So until a month ago, I basically didn't list anything for 3 months, which is why this summer has been kind of slow for me. I did not have that many items listed, and they were all a lot smaller items and nothing really crazy and that people were looking for. But like I said in some other videos, I've been doing a lot of other things around my house trying to get that stuff finished so I could do more on eBay. A month ago, I started listing some things that I had piling up at my house to try to get them out of the way. Obviously, if these parts are sitting around and they're not on eBay, then no one has a chance to buy them. So a month ago, I went and, I listed out these parts. I got taillights, mirror, new headlight. This is a Toyota Avalon heads-up display, bumper grill. All of this stuff is more expensive stuff, as you can see. $500 for this headlight, $250 for the heads-up display, $300 for the grill. So I'm hoping that this stuff will, sell quicker than some of the other little items. As we get down here, you can see I did a video on this Toyota Avalon radio display. I listed this for $5,000 20 days ago, so not even a month ago I listed this. So even though I have $11,000 worth of parts on my eBay, half of that is this one item, which, it's not a bad thing to have very expensive items on your eBay. You can see that there's no watches, but I have 100 people that have looked at it. So there are people looking at this, but I have not got any offers or, any watches on it. I'm hoping that I can sell this for at least a couple $1,000s. That would be really awesome for the business, and it would be an awesome piece to sell. So then we get down to the end of the listings, and you can see that I started listing a couple of these things, less than a week ago. I brought this stuff home, and I wanted to get it right on eBay and not have it sit around like I have been doing. This grill right here, $650. There are some that have sold for this much. It seems like a lot of money for this infinity grill, but it does have the camera in it, and I have seen them sold on eBay for that kind of price. So I'm hoping that I can make good profit off of this one item right here also. So that's the end of the listings. As you can see, I have 43 items on here, and some of these items have been on for a long time, But, you know, like I said, if you don't have them listed on eBay, no one is going to buy them. So you need to get this stuff on. I'm hoping that I can do that more so in the wintertime. I have a lot of stuff around my house and I would love to get more of it on because I know I can make a lot more profit once I get all that stuff on. So to show you guys a couple other things, if I list this from current price, you can see these are, you know, from the most expensive down. So 5,000, 750, 650, 500, 350, you know, 333. So there are quite a bit of items on here that are worth, you know, a bit of money that if I sell them, it adds up really quick. You know, if you guys have been doing this for a while, if you're selling a lot of $20, $30, $50 items, it takes a lot of, you know, items to actually make some money. So it is good to see, you know, a good 10 items on here that are worth at least a couple $100, because once you sell, you know, 3 or 4 of those in 1 month, it's easy to get $1,000. I'm not saying that all of that stuff sells that quick, but it is nice to have some high price items listed on your eBay. So that's pretty much it. I've never done a video like that showing you guys what I have on eBay. I usually just tell you guys what I've sold on eBay. So if you guys like this sort of video, I can definitely make some more in the future once I have some turnover on the parts. Instead of just seeing what I've sold, you guys can see what I am selling. So if you guys do like this video, let me know, comment, like it. That way I can do some more in the future for you. You know, I've said it a couple times already, things have been really slow this summer, and I think there's a lot of things that are making it slow. But as you can see, I do have, you know, quite a bit listed, and it does add up to a bunch of money once you look at it that way. So I'm hoping that in the future I can list some more and sell some more. That is the name of the game. The more you put on here, the more you can sell, and in turn, the more profit you will make. That is not a secret to eBay or anything. So I'm sure you guys already know that. If you guys want to let me know what you have listed on eBay and for how much, you know, it's always good to make connections if we're all selling car parts together. So let me know if you want to. Thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you next week.